Hello from Trending Farm. It's hard to believe, but millions of deer are raised and processed on farms in the United States each year, providing high-quality venison to consumers across the country. Curious about how the process from farm to table works? Find out in our latest farming documentary. Deer farms in the United States have expanded significantly over the past few decades, with more than 250,000 deer raised on farms across 500 locations in states such as Texas, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. These farms typically focus on raising species such as white-tailed deer, and red deer for venison production and game farms. On average, a deer farm can handle anywhere from 100 to 2,000 animals, depending on the size and resources of the farm. The farms featured in this farming documentary must provide adequate grazing land, as deer require approximately 2 to 3 acres per animal, along with high fences, often reaching 8 feet in height, to ensure containment. Additionally, deer farming in the United States is regulated by multiple state and federal agencies to meet specific health, safety, and environmental standards. Deer reproduction is essential to the sustainability and growth of deer farming operations in the United States. Successful breeding ensures a steady supply of animals for venison production, hunting, and other agricultural purposes. Deer have a peak breeding season from November to January. After mating, the female, whose gestation period is approximately 200 days, usually gives birth to 1 or 2 fawns in late spring or early summer. Fawns require specific care and conditions to thrive. For the first few weeks, they rely entirely on their mother's milk and hide in tall grasses or wooded areas for protection. Established farms strive for a safe, sheltered environment with abundant vegetation that is essential to their survival. As fawns grow, they transition to a diet of grasses, herbaceous plants, and fruit trees, and at 2 to 3 months of age, they begin grazing alongside their mothers. Proper nutrition, a low-stress environment, and protection from predators are key to raising healthy, strong deer that can contribute to future breeding cycles on the farm. The antler harvesting process you see in the farming documentary is a supplementary harvest for the breeding cycle on deer farms, as male deer naturally shed their antlers after the breeding season, usually in late winter or early spring. These antlers are valuable for their use in a variety of industries, including traditional medicine, pet chews, home decor, and crafts. Depending on size, condition, and quality, antlers can sell for anywhere from $10 to $40 per pound. To process antlers, collectors clean them by removing dirt and debris, often soaking them in a mild solution before sanding the rough edges to create a smooth surface. In some cases, the antlers are polished or cut into smaller pieces for specific uses, such as knife handles, home decor, or even powdered for medicinal supplements. Their durability, uniqueness, and renewable nature make antlers a prized commodity in both practical and artistic applications. After antlers are harvested, which are typically collected while the antlers are still in their soft growth phase, it typically takes 12 to 18 months for deer to fully mature and be ready for meat. The timing depends on the breed and the farm's feeding regimen, with most farms aiming for deer to reach an optimal weight of around 200 to 300 pounds before processing. Once deer are ready for meat, the process of loading and transporting them requires careful planning to ensure minimal stress. Typically, as you'll see in farming documentaries, deer are herded into holding pens where they are individually weighed and health checked. Transport trucks equipped with high partitions and non-slip floors are used to safely load the animals. On average, each truck can carry between 10 and 15 deer, depending on their size and animal space regulations. Transport times are kept as short as possible, ideally under 4 to 6 hours, to reduce stress and ensure animals arrive in optimal condition at processing facilities. Once at the processing plant, similar to other farming documentaries, the deer are humanely processed. The The process of processing the deer then emphasizes technique rather than speed. They use specialized tools that are 6 inches long for this job. Starting from the hind leg along the back of the leg up to the top of the rump, avoiding any cuts into the meat. It is important to leave the tendons of the legs intact to serve as a support to hang the deer carcass. The worker skins the hind leg to the front leg in similar cuts, ensuring hygiene by frequently changing gloves. The deer is thoroughly cleaned and any unnecessary parts removed after the skinning process. Next, the deer meat is carefully cut along the joints so as not to crumble the meat. They are divided into sections such as the hindquarters, ribs, and shoulders. With each cut, he meticulously trims away excess fat and silver skin, preparing each piece for a variety of cooking methods, from roasting to grinding. Every worker when processing deer meat focuses on the goal of harvesting the maximum amount of meat from the deer carcass to maximize the use of every part of the animal. Deer meat has a higher nutritional and economic value than you ever knew. Find other agricultural documentaries on Trending Farm to learn more about this animal. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive notifications when new videos about all the issues you care about in the agricultural industry around the world are posted on our channel. Trending Farm hopes that each video we produce will fully meet the criteria you expect when looking for an agricultural documentary on the YouTube platform. Don't hesitate to leave a comment if you want us to improve any content on the channel. Goodbye and see you again in many upcoming videos. In the southwest region of Spain, the Dehesa provides an extraordinary grazing area for the rare and valuable Iberian pig. This Mediterranean ecosystem is composed of vast pastures, scrubland and oak trees, particularly holm oaks and cork trees. These trees play a vital role by dropping acorns, the main nutrient in the Iberian pig's final fattening phase. Despite the fame of Iberian ham, encountering these special pigs in Spain is increasingly difficult, underscoring their high value. The Iberian pig breed has evolved over centuries to thrive in this natural environment, enduring both harsh winters and hot summers. Their ability to roam freely, graze on grass and acorns, and develop a unique fat layer gives the ham its renowned taste. However, the rarity of these pigs, combined with their centuries-old rearing practices, only heightens the exclusivity and significance of this breed in Spanish culture. The Iberian pig, a native breed from the Iberian Peninsula, is highly prized for its exceptional meat quality. To enhance reproductive efficiency, Iberian sows are often bred with Duroc boars, producing hybrid offspring. The reproductive performance of these sows is influenced by parity and breeding season, with data from a commercial farm showing 1,293 Iberian sows inseminated using semen from 57 boars across 3,024 artificial inseminations AI. Parity groups 2 to 4 demonstrated the best reproductive success, while gilts and older sows more than 10 parities showed lower performance. Seasonality plays a critical role, with fertility declining during spring-summer but improving in autumn-winter. Piglet care is crucial, especially since piglets require close monitoring after birth to ensure they receive enough colostrum, the first milk, which is vital for their immune system. As piglets grow, maintaining a stable temperature, regular feeding, and careful health checks are essential. The unique breeding process and careful care practices are integral to maintaining the value of this heritage breed, whose products are recognized globally for their distinct flavor. The Iberian pig's unique diet plays a major role in the exceptional quality of its meat, especially the famous Iberian hams found in high-end feedlots. These pigs are fed a special diet during the Montanera period, which lasts from October to March. During this time, they graze freely on oak grass in the Dehesa regions of Spain. Eating 13 to 22 pounds of acorns a day, along with fresh grass, they develop a distinct flavor and texture. The acorns, which are rich in oleic acid, contribute to the pig's rich, unsaturated fat content, making the meat healthier and more flavorful. You won't find this meat anywhere else. It's a rare and often hard to find product. If you're looking for high-quality Iberian pork products, specialty feedlots near me may be your best bet to experience the great taste of this breed of pig. Leave a comment if you want to know more about them or their diet. The processing of Iberian black pork is a meticulous and artisanal process that highlights the unique characteristics of the breed, often carried out in specialized food factories. Once they reach a weight standard of 220 to 280 pounds, Iberian pigs are carefully transported to food factories, where they undergo a series of complex steps to ensure the highest quality. Processing begins with a thorough cleaning of the carcass, followed by the removal of hair and internal organs. The meat is then cut into various cuts, including loin, ham, and shoulder based on market demand. Each cut is carefully trimmed to remove excess fat while retaining the essential marbling that enhances flavor. Next, the meat is salted using traditional methods, allowing the flavor to develop over time. The aging process takes place in a controlled environment inside a food factory where the meat is hung to preserve it, a process that can last anywhere from a few months to a few years, depending on the desired product. This slow and careful processing in food factories is essential to producing the famous Iberian ham, which is celebrated around the world for its unique flavor and texture. The Iberian ham experience offers a unique glimpse into one of Spain's most cherished culinary treasures, with approximately 50,000 tons of Iberian ham produced annually, a significant portion of which is consumed within the country. This prized delicacy celebrated for its exquisite flavor and high quality, is often enjoyed in gourmet settings. Madrid Experience hosts private group tastings where guests can sample various types of this luxurious ham, including the highly sought-after acorn-fed Iberico, while learning about its production and flavor profiles. Led by a master carver, these tastings last around 90 minutes and include expertly paired sherry or red wine, artisanal bread, and cheese. Beyond Madrid, renowned ham tours in regions like Jabugo and Guijuelo provide an immersive journey through the ham-making process, showcasing how the unique diet of the Iberian pigs influences the taste. Whether in a private palace or a cozy restaurant, these experiences offer an unforgettable deep dive into Spain's rich culinary heritage. The experience of raising pigs and the famous Spanish ham is truly unforgettable. If you want to ask any questions to Trending Farm about this special pig, don't forget to comment below the video. Subscribe to the channel and continue your agricultural journeys around the world with us.
AI technologies are gradually developing and created by human hands. What if each processing factory gradually has fewer people working? Please share your thoughts below in the comments section of this video. And lastly, don't forget to recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Thank you and goodbye. See you again in the next videos.